Torture of the young wolf was remorseless and violated a solemn responsibility. Those are the words from Dr. Jim Keene today as he testified just a short time ago at a Wyoming Fish and Game Commission meeting. Of course, he's talking about Cody Roberts and his disabling torture and killing of that young wolf, then getting a $250 citation as his punishment. Now, Dr. Keene also had strong words for the state of Wyoming. Revamp your archaic wolf killing policies and adopt a responsible management plan, or the feds will most likely take over management authority for the wolves. Now, here's more of what he said. Cody Roberts killing the wolf, he says it was inexcusable, even pathological. The severely injured and dying wolf was in a state of extreme distress, he said, during a period of forced captivity, and nearly certain that she suffered internal injuries after being run over and crushed by a 600-pound snowmobile. As a vet, he was disgusted, he said, by Roberts' cruelty and inhumanity towards the wolf, saying it took no bravery or ability to run down the wolf. Instead, it takes a remorseless person, he said, who doesn't understand rural values and notions about the proper treatment of animals. Going on to say, rural people know animals, and this is no way to handle what he calls that solemn responsibility to treat all animals with respect and to exhibit best practices on animal care. He also says a complete veterinary forensic investigation is needed to strengthen the fact that this is indeed, he says, a case of cruelty to animals felony, and that the state of Wyoming must reform its wolf and predator zone management killing policies or defer to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, not the state of Wyoming, saying states lose their rights when they obviously mismanage their responsibilities. Now, if you're wondering if this guy has the experience to be testifying like this, well, he is a longtime USDA researcher who worked at the National Meat Animal Research Center and now the director of veterinary sciences for the Center for a Humane Economy. That's the group that put up the $15,000 reward and animal wellness action. Not to mention, the doctor is a rancher who lives on his family's 140-year-old ranch in the neighboring state of South Dakota. Remember, the petitions are out there. Just Google the words petition and Cody Roberts. Remember, the $15,000 reward for additional evidence that leads to the arrest, successful prosecution, and conviction on felony animal cruelty charges for Roberts that lands him in prison for at least a year. Who knows what's going to happen next?